this is the Aliexpress version 2 front end kit for the K989, K969. I'm going to go over some of my thoughts on the build. Well, first of all, here's the steering angle you can get, which is plenty. And then the Ackerman throughout there, nice and parallel. The bearings they give you, they work pretty well. Put on the, I'll insert the name of it on the video, the name of the servo here. I think it's like $8 or $9, pretty cheap. I put on a hot RC receiver, transmitter, the DOS Micro gyro, kept the stock motor on there, kept the battery it came with, put on this brushed ESC. I forget the name of it, but I'll link it. It's just a cheap, I don't know, maybe a $10 unit. And it drives pretty well. The front end just uses this like tension rod right on the top there, similar to the LDRC cars actually, but it's way softer and you can attune the ride height with just tensioning down that screw on the top there. But it's pretty plush. The kit went together well. It is 3D printed. That was the first thing I noticed when I opened it up, which is fine. Didn't have any issues with it. They give you all the ball heads and the tie rods and everything. You do have to reuse a few of your screws when you put it back onto the chassis, but it's not a big deal. Okay, yeah, the one budget thing I was thinking of for someone to buy this is you could just buy the kit and the chassis, which is ready to run. Comes with the remote, battery, everything you need. But the issue I ran into, couldn't get the gyro and the servo to play nice together. So I was thinking all you would have to do is buy the ready to run kit and the wide angle steering mod, and that would save you, I don't know, it would only be around $60 altogether. Unfortunately, while I did get the stock electronics to work, the gyro shake and hunt, whatever you want to call it, was really bad. I had to kind of just take it apart and plug in my connectors. I didn't have the right connector to plug into the ESC. I switched it to a micro connection, so I had to take it off and just kind of plug in my gyro connection. I don't know if it didn't like that. Even if I had the right connector, I don't know if it would have worked well at all. But it works. You can drift it, but it doesn't. It just creates a lot of shake. I don't know, I couldn't handle it. If you already own one of these, which a lot of people do, they've been around for a while, this would be a good upgrade to do for the price. Anyway, I'm going to try and drive it now. I'm going to stop rambling. The car pretty much all disassembled here. Going to have to trim off that nub there. Same on the other side, and then chop off the drive shaft. Then here's the diff. I'm going to open it up and see if I can loosen it up a little bit. Just going to open it up and see if there's anything I can do. Made a mess, but I got these chopped off. Didn't bother showing me cutting these off. It's pretty self-explanatory. But I found the hacksaw worked fine for it. But now there's a mess of metal shavings everywhere. So don't do it where you're working. Okay, I got the drive shaft. That was way harder than the aluminum chassis plate. Now, two-wheel drive.